speaking of your podcast, I'm actually subscribed to your channel.
Okay, cool.
I watch all your shit.
Yeah,
Funny
yeah,
as hell,
yeah,
dog.
yeah.
Oh my God, you had a segment on there talking about toxic femininity.
Come on, toxic
Lord.
femininity.
We
If
gonna
it
dive,
go one way,
got to dive into that.
if it go one way, it gotta go
boy.
back the other.
We
say that one
have
more
to
time?
dive in.
If it go one way,
Come on.
it gotta go back the other. We hear the toxic masculinity.
Chop that
That's
up in the real.
that's
Chop that up. You got to have that one.
Hey, you had the board up and all though. You went to school on this one.
So shout out to Jeff.
All
'Cause
right.
Jeff worked for 85 and he put my board together every episode.
Yeah, so,
I'm
hold on.
amazed
Shout out
how
to- you said
fast
Jeff,
he
that's
do
his
it.
name? Shout out to Jeff. Shout out to Jeff. Big shout out to Jeff.
Yeah.
We see you. I like that.
Creative
I like
dude,
that.
quick. He did it. He drew the little lady in the toxic waste. But she coming out the toxic waste with the slime on it. I said, all right, my boy,
Lord.
yeah.
Oh, we gotta dive in.
Yeah, toxic femininity. I mean, it's a lot of the stuff that, you know, we cause some of the problems. I ain't even going. A lot of people
Let's
ain't gonna
talk
be
about
real.
it. Keep it a buck.
We done caused a lot of the problems. The money, they want the money that fast. That's because y'all was tricking off so fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, toxic femininity, really, okay, I said it on there, man. The dudes is acting like bitches, and the bitches is acting like dudes. So if a bitch got toxic masculinity, what is that? They just done took our shit and repurposed it. And so what's our toxic shit?
Right.
Doing the bitch shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
being emotional, reacting.
right.
These bitches ain't got no feelings no more.
Oh, they know him now.
Zero.
They know him. It's a different name.
Zero.
They doing real
Different
drugs.
game.
Real drugs.
Give me an example of one.
I seen a bitch roofie herself.
Oh, stop. Roofie herself?
The bitch
Shut up, bro. Stop. Stop. Not Roofie herself, dog. Cut it out, bro. I've never heard of that. This
Bro,
is
we
first
at the
time I
bar.
heard of that.
We at the bar. I done locked eyes with the bitch. The bitch caught me. She done put some shit in her drink. She looked at me like,
Oh my God.
Stop.
I said, oh, this bitch, yeah, okay.
Yo.
They out here. Yeah, man.
They coming
I done
like
had-
that?
Man, I done seen, and they be cute little chicks, and you just be like, hey, bitch,
yo,
you
right.
dropped your popper bag. Like,
Stop, bro.
yes.
Drugging yourself is completely nasty work. Who's ever out there doing that is crazy.
You be surprised.
Crazy.
You be surprised. They come on one and then want to get on some more. So
And act like somebody else drugged them, too.
yeah,
Act like somebody else did it.
she gonna drug you.
Oh.
After she drug herself.
She used to it. You ain't. Your pocket's gonna be flipped inside out.
That is wild.
It make her tipsy.
Right.
It's gonna put you to sleep.
Right.
Yo.
But nah,
God,
but it's out there, man. Women like they don't want to have accountability for stuff. They don't want to acknowledge things, and they don't want to, you know, like it's actions that's got to be taken. Sometimes you can correct these things if you talk about them, but if you don't leave it open to be talked about, and I don't think we talk, you know, black men and women like we should.
Right.
We talk to this first.
Yeah, that's true.
Facts.
We'll talk to this phone first before we actually try to say something to, you know, the person. And then some of these bitches, you better not say nothing to them. So, you know that bitch that went upside your head.
Yo, it get aggressive out here.
They
Get
definitely,
aggressive.
they definitely more production based now. It's what you can do for me
Big facts.
and what you can do for me now.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like right now.
Absolutely.
Like not even a little bit, like the potential, like a potential man now. That's kind of, that's the last of a dying breed.
But it's
bro.
all over the place. It's all over the place. They say that, right? They say they want you to provide, they want this, they want you to take care of stuff off rip, off top, right? But then they want to say they got a roster, they got options.
Right.
So then what the fuck you need me to do everything for?
Come on.
If you're not using the resources you got, you understand what I'm saying? You looking at me like I got a big piece of gold. Bitch, you got 10 gold mines. You need to be out there shaking the pan, bitch.
Right.
Get what you can from who you can. You trying to hit one lick. It used to be back in the day, women used to try to break the bank slowly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't try to hit you with the most expensive thing off rip, try to buy the most expensive.
Get you bought in.
Like
first.
a domino effect.
Let me test his pockets. Let me see. You gonna test his limits, and it's gonna be a limit.
Right.
And you gonna hit it, and he never gonna let you know you hit it. But you ain't never gonna see this motherfucker again. He never gonna give you nothing again.
So we talk about transition. So how do you feel, right, that we've gotten to this point? Like you said, men mess up a lot too.
We did.
Right? And so we almost set an expectation
We
for
done gave
them.
them money for nothing.
Right.
For nothing.
So where did it go wrong? Like in the process of, okay, man comes, he talking to a woman, he set an expectation, she followed through with that expectation, but she start tripping.
Right.
Where in that transition does it need to kind of like stop, somebody get a hold of something? Does man need to say, hey, look, I admit fault? Because I'm big on admitting fault. For sure.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong about something, I ain't got no problem with telling you.
Yeah.
There are a lot of women that, that you interact with.
Right.
Stereotypical, there's some good women out there, let's be honest. But there's some women you interact with and they like, I ain't do nothing wrong. Like, I don't,
Right.
they're not going to admit that.
You should have, and that's the toxic femininity that I'm talking about.
We're going to put that link in the episode or at the bottom, man. We got to put that link
Because
at
that's
the
the
bottom.
toxic shit. If you had a role in this, if you can't acknowledge it, and that's the shit you holding on to, because anytime you put it on somebody else, well, you shouldn't have made me mad.
Like you done allowed yourself to get mad. And I
You
got
sound like a villain.
Yeah.
What type, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have got, who you, the Incredible Hulk? You shouldn't have made me mad. And I wouldn't have busted your, no man, you was tripping and you don't have communication skills.
A lot of people get mad because they feel like because you're supposed to. Yeah. Because the book of the social book tells you I'm supposed to be mad now, opposed to let me figure this out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta look at that. You gotta look at that too. Why you mad?
Right.
Why you mad?
A lot of them don't know, especially in them, like I said, them stereotypical situations.
Yeah.
Not me and my lady, we ain't got that. But them other situations.
You better say that again. Look into the camera when you say it.
We're good. We're good. But
she was texting you up until that point.
Okay.
When she watched, she said, "Oh, this one." Okay.
Make sure when they ask this, you respond.
She might accidentally send it down. I didn't mean to send that. I was in the process of erasing it.
Don't you talk about me not taking accountability.
Yeah. But it's just, man, you gotta take it just, it is what it is, but it don't have to be that. Shit can actually be worked through if you're working with somebody who's willing to work.
Gotta put the work in.
Do you think a lot of it is because times has evolved, right? Women didn't have rights back then. Women didn't have a lot of stuff that they can do compared to now, where they can get the same jobs, damn it, they can make the same amount of money we making. Like, women really don't, I say in this era, don't need the type of protection that they once needed. A girl could buy a gun now. A girl could defend herself. Like, do you think that plays a role in probably the lack of accountability, toxic femininity, and also women becoming a little bit more masculine?
Well, I think it plays as much of a role as they let it, because none of that has to change anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If we go into the country, your grandma knew how to use a gun. You know what I'm saying? Men was out the house, niggas was dying.
Facts.
Big Mama might never get remarried.
That's true.
That's a fact.
But she was figuring that shit out. You know what I'm saying? So the idea of women being able to get to it now, it's more open and it's able to, but also it was ambitious people at every point in period, in time.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just what you're willing to do. And I think women now want that same kind of treatment the ancestors got without
Putting
the
that
same
work
type
for
of
it.
interaction.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, peace in the home is a big thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And back then it might have been because you was gonna get beat. And that's fucked up. But it don't mean that it's a thing that don't need to exist. But you have to find a way to do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So we not on that shit. We know we care about women, we respect women, we treat them in a proper way.
Right.
But they've been fed we on the bullshit so much, they don't even know how to receive it. You know what I'm saying? You got lied to enough, everything look like a lie coming at you. Even though I'm showing you what it is, and they do a lot of thinking for other people. I didn't do that because I thought you was gonna get mad because you thought that I wasn't paying.
Boy, look here.
There's a lot going on.
But when you talk to
Look
some
here.
of them, you see that's how, and you like, that's how you thinking?
Right.
Because my thought was, I wanted you to get out the way because it looked like them niggas was about to start swinging.
Right.
That's why I grabbed you and pulled you
Right.
over here. I don't like when you grab, but you get the bitch that ain't listening, she done got slapped all in the head. Because, you understand what I'm saying? Because I ain't like how you told me get the fuck out the way. Right. I was saying get the fuck out the way so you ain't get hurt. I'm sorry I said it like that.
Y'all gotta catch these gems.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta catch these gems. So we big on perspective here too, right?
Cool.
And the thing is, like that right there is so key because when you give a lot of women nowadays, and again, a lot of women, not mine, a lot of women nowadays, it's either you right or you wrong immediately, and they don't take it as perspective. So like that situation you just mentioned on, it's like because you went through that with another man, you know, you meet a new man, you know, it's time to give that man the benefit of the doubt in regards to how he want to treat you.
Go based off what he doing.
Going based off what he doing and not what you went through.
Yeah,
you done gave him the same, you know, baggage that old boy done gave you. And it's not fair because now you're not about to just ruin him. Now you're about to ruin his perspective on women too.
Right.
Now he got to double up his his intelligence to say, you know what, all women ain't like this.
Right.
When you could have just did that and ended it right then and there.
Yeah.